This is the 2016 Geometric Reasoning paper, question 1, part C. Now there's two ways of doing this one. There's the way that the answer people did it, and there's the way that I would do it. Either way is fine. I will go through the way that they did in the answers, and then I will quickly show you how I would have done it, making this similar to circle geometry. So first of all, we've already established that each of these angles is 135 degrees from the question above. Now that would mean that this is 135 and this is 135. Now because this is a regular octagon, I know that these two lines are parallel, and I actually have a isosceles trapezium here. So if I went 135 times 2, it's 270, so 360 minus 270 gives me 90. So I'm just going to write all that down. T K Y equals K Y S equals 135. Some angles in calc above, just to say that we have done it. Sum of angles in a quad equals 360 degrees. So Kx equals 360 degrees minus 270, which is 135 times 2. And dividing that by 2, and that gives me 90 divided by 2, which gives me 45 degrees. So I've calculated that x is 45 degrees. Now, I've already established that triangle OYS above is so triangle OYS is isosceles. And obviously each of these angles would be half of 135, so 135 divided by 2 gives me 67.5. And so each of those is 67.5. Base angles isosceles triangle are equal, and so this OYS, so OSY, I'll actually OSY, they're the same. Okay, so this angle is the same as x. OSY equals x plus y, but x equals 45. So 67.5 minus 45 equals y. And 67.5 minus 45 equals 22.5, which is half of x. So that's the way they did it. And that's all good. I would probably have done it slightly differently. I would have sort of thought about that. If this was a regular octagon, then there's pretty much a circle over there with a center of 0, if you can kind of see that. And if this is x, then it's subtended by this arc KS. So angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Obviously each of these would be splitting it because these are all the same length, so each of those would be x. So using circle geometry, adding radius OK, KOS, this whole angle, equals 2x. because angle at the circumference is half of the angle at the center, or angle at center equals 2 times angle at the circumference. Each of these is equal because the bases are the same of those. Therefore, YOS equals X. And then I'll put that in there. That's also X. Angle at the center is twice angle at the circumference. Therefore, Y equals half of X. So either way, it's all good. But this is the way that they did it in the answers. But I probably would have gone this way using algebra, but then I love algebra, so there you go.